Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today I'm just gonna be sitting here doing my makeup. It's just one of those days where I just feel like doing my makeup and I just turn my camera on and we are about to do this entire full coverage beat. Some of these products are some new products. Some of these products are products that I really love. And just a heads up before we get into the video, I was really struggling with this eye look. You guys will see that. I don't think I'm gonna cut those clips out so that way you guys can really see that I sometimes have those days where I just struggle and don't know what I'm doing and all of that. But it's okay, it's just makeup. It's for fun. But yeah, if you are interested in seeing how I created this entire full coverage look, then let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so most of you guys know I always start out with applying moisturizer on my skin before I go in with anything else. So today I'm gonna be taking the new Origins Clear Improvement Pore Clearing Moisturizer. They're actually sponsoring this portion of today's video, and I'm excited to share this one with you guys because this is a moisturizer that actually helps your skin. So if you have acne, if you wanna make sure that your breakouts are gonna stay clear away, this moisturizer is good for that. So basically it just allows your skin to heal while penetrating pores to clear most of those nasty blackheads. And girl, we do not want all of those nasty blackheads on us. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the product on my skin like this. And I also like how this smells too. It smells really refreshing and it feels really cooling on the skin too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rub it in. I do have a code if you guys wanna use it. You'll get 20% off. So I'll have the link down below in my description. So that way you guys can definitely save some money if you're interested in this moisturizer. But now that we have our moisturizer on, let's go ahead and go into primer. And I'm gonna take the new Fenty Mattifying Primer. I've been using this a lot recently and I just like how it makes my makeup last longer, especially around my T-zone because that's where I usually get super duper duper oily. So I do have a video if you guys missed it where I did like my first impression on this primer. But we're just gonna put this all over my face. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and let the primer sit on my skin while I go ahead and do my brows. So I'll go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. All right, so we have our brows on. I've been using this Revolution Pro brow pencil a lot lately. This is in the shade dark brown and I got this from Ulta if you guys are wondering, but it's a really skinny brow pencil and it just twists up and then there's a little spoolie on the other side. But yeah, that's what I've been using a lot. This is what I've been having on my brows in pretty much most of my recent videos. And the foundation that I want to use today is this one by Too Faced, the Born This Way foundation. And I'm in the shade Chai. So I just squirt out a few pumps. That might be too much. I feel like I always go overboard with stuff, but we're just gonna blend it in. Let me know if you guys wanna see like an updated foundation video, like top foundations, high-end or drugstore or like a mixture. Let me know and I'll definitely film that. Also concealers, I need to do a concealer video too. So what do y'all want to see? Do you want to see like a mixture of high-end and drugstore, or do you want me to do it separate, like top drugstore foundations, top high-end foundations? And same with the concealers, like do you guys want me to do top drugstore concealers, top high-end concealers, or would you prefer to have them all in one video, like all concealers in one video and all foundations in one video? Let me know because I'm trying to get my schedule right for this month as far as like pre-filming videos because I'm actually going to be on vacation in 2 weeks. Well, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but right now as I'm filming this video, I know it's going to be 2 weeks. But I'm trying to pre-film a lot so that way I'll have some videos up while I'm away. All right, now that we have our foundation blended out, y'all, I just love the finish of this foundation. It is so good. So the concealer I'm taking is the new Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer in the shade 70NY. This is also another product that I have been absolutely loving. and using a lot lately, so I wanted to use it again in today's video. Oh my god, y'all, 13 Reasons Why is coming back, season 3, and I think it's coming out on August 23rd. I think August 23rd, but let me know if you watch that. I cannot wait to watch the new season. All right, so I'm gonna blend out my concealer. I think what I'm gonna do is go in with one more layer of the concealer. Because I find with this concealer, I can build it up and it's not like too much. Like it still looks really nice once I put on another layer. So I'm gonna go in one more time with my concealer. Let me blend it in first. But just a little bit right here. Like that. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a few minutes while I blend out the rest of the concealer. But yeah, let me know what you guys enjoy watching on Netflix, because sometimes I don't know what to watch. I'm already waiting on them to come back out with the a new season of All American, because for one, why did they have to let it end like that? Like, I was at the edge of my couch the way it ended. I was like, see how that second layer of concealer just really brightened it up, but it's still not like too much, or it's not too cakey. It's just enough. Now for the setting powder, I'm using the new Pat McGrath setting powder. I have the shade medium, what is it, medium 3. And I'm taking my same sponge, just kind of flipping it over and just putting this under my eyes like this. And I also set my eyelids with the powder, because I did go ahead and put on a little bit of concealer on the lids once I started blending it out earlier. So the next step that I like to do is go in with a pressed powder, like a pressed foundation powder, and I always use my Sephora Micro Smooth, but I'm not going to use that in today's video. I'm actually going to use the Too Faced Born This Way pressed powder. This is also in the shade Chai, and I like to dust pressed powders everywhere that I did not apply setting powder. So right here on my cheeks, my forehead, right in here. So that's where I usually dust on a little powder. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just lightly go over everywhere on the face that I did not apply the loose powder, just to set it and also kind of buff away the powder on the side of my face. All right, now we are completely set. So really quickly, I'm gonna go back in my brows like I always do and just blend this part out using my spoolie. So now it's time to bronze. This is in collab with Ashley Blaine Featherson, and I'm using season 2 this time. I know in another video I used season 1, but today I want to use season 2. So this is how this one looks. There's a bronzer and then there's like a highlighter right here, but you can actually swirl it around and kind of mix it in if you want to use both of them. But I'm just going to use the bronzer, just lightly tap my brush in it. This is the Fenty 190 bronzer brush, and I'm just going to place it right here. I like how I can use both this one and well, season 2 and season 1. I like how both of the bronzers in these, they work. So if you're wanting more of a deeper, warmer bronzer, then season 2 is definitely it. But season 1 still looks really pretty on the skin, and I do have a video on it if you guys missed it. Next I go in with Coco Naughty by Fenty. This is the Fenty bronzer, and I take a little bit of that and place it right here on the side of my nose. I feel like a lot of you probably have my whole like complexion routine down pat, because it never changes unless I'm trying something new, like a new technique, like I did the Jackie Aina technique a while back. But as far as my technique, it doesn't change. Like, it doesn't change. The only thing that changes is the products. But as far as how I place my makeup, the order that I put my makeup on, it really doesn't change right now. I mean, it may in the future when I learn different things and want to stick to certain things. Now I'm going to go in with some more of my setting powder. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Matte Translucent. What I do is just apply a little bit of the powder right here on my nose, and I just let it sit for a few minutes while I do my eyeshadow, because I just like for this part to bake, since I do get really oily. And I don't know, I just think it looks really good once I dust it away. But I just let this part of my nose, just the side of my nose, kind of bake. Let it sit like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. I'll do the blush, the highlighter, and the lips last. And I'm also gonna go back in right here to blend out that bronzer so it won't look too harsh. But yeah, let's dip into some eyeshadow. And I pulled out random things in my collection. So the palette that I'm using is the new Alter Ego Goddess palette. So this is how she looks. It's pretty much a dupe to the Natasha Denona, what is it, the rose gold palette, or the gold? I don't know, but y'all know which one I'm talking about. It's a dupe to the that Natasha palette. And I also wanted to play with some liquid glitter shadows today. Well, these are more metallic, but this one is the Stila liquid eyeshadow in the shade La Dose. But this is how this looks. And then I have the CoverGirl one, the new CoverGirl, and I forgot the shade of this one. It doesn't have it on the actual product, but it did have it on the little cardboard that it came in. It came in like some plastic, and I had it on there. But I'll have all of the products down below in the description. And yeah. Oh, and I also pulled out my little Pat McGrath eyeshadow. This is called Burnished Honey, and I thought this will be good as my transition color, or like my crease color. I don't know, I have this look in mind that I want to go for, and I hope it works out. But anyway, let's go ahead and apply this as my lid color. Let me find a brush. So as always, I'm using my Morphe M504 brush to smoke out my crease using this shade. So yeah, I'm pretty much just putting it in my crease and just kind of smoking it out and lightly blending it up to the top like that. I'm gonna go in with one more layer, just apply one more layer to deepen it up. All right, now I'm gonna go into the Alter Ego Goddess palette, and I'm gonna pick up the dark teal color right here. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna use a different brush. And I'm gonna take my Morphe M167 brush. This is more of a flat eyeshadow brush. Look at me switching up brushes. Y'all know I don't ever do that. But I'm just gonna tap it into that teal color. Make sure to tap off anything on the brush so there's not too much fallout. And you know what, before we even get started, let me at least put on some more of this powder under my eyes, so that way if there's any fallout, I can just dust it away. So I'm just gonna put some under my eyes like this. All right, going back into the teal, I'm going to put a little bit right here, kind of like I'm just stamping it, like I'm so So I'm just tapping it right here on my lash line, kind of like I'm stamping it. And kind of, can you guys see what I'm doing? Let me at least scoot up. So I'm just stamping that teal on my lash line and kind of bringing it up like I'm doing a wing. And I'm just going to keep going over it like this. I'm the worst at describing how I'm applying my eyeshadow, but y'all see what I'm doing. I'm just stamping it right here, close to the lash line. And it looks like a blue wing. Ooh, girl, that looks good. Woohoo. All right, so now I don't even know how I'm gonna do the next step, but I'm gonna take the Stila liquid eyeshadow in the shade La Doce, however you say it. This is a, and this is just a really gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous green. I'm gonna take a different brush for this. This is my Morphe M124, and this is like a smaller, flatter brush. Kind of like the one that we just used. It's just actually a little bit smaller. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that color that I swatched, so that way this swatch does not go to waste. And I wanna stamp this right here, starting where the blue ended, right here in the middle. I'm just gonna stamp over it right there and work my way out. All right, now I'm gonna take the CoverGirl liquid shadow and I'm gonna use a pencil shader brush. This is by Elle Cosmetics, and I'm gonna take a small amount of this. And what we're gonna do, girl, I'm about to mess this up, but what I'm gonna do is put this, I'm gonna put it on my hand first. I'm gonna put this right here on the center of my lid. And just lightly, I'm not blending it into the green. I'm actually going right on top of it and just tapping it right there on the center of the lid, just to give me a little bit of a gold shine right there. Like that. Y'all see what I'm doing? So now I'm gonna go back into the Goddess palette and pick up this gold right here. Look at that. Really, really, really pretty. And I'm pretty much going over that color, the CoverGirl color, and kind of bringing it down right here. Y'all know I should have did this part first and then did the wing last, but whatever. I'm just experimenting. I'm trying new things. Bear with me. So I'm gonna stick with this same brush, this same little pencil shader brush, and just wipe off most of the product. And I'm gonna go back into that teal right here. And this is where I'm gonna pretty much smoke out the wing, the top part of the wing, and bring it into the crease. Like that. Now you can't even see, you can barely see the Stila shadow. I'm gonna go back into the green. This is the Stila, and I'm just gonna take this and just go back over it right here. And also go, and I'm gonna take it in the center too. Girl, I don't know what I'm doing. Then taking the blue again and kind of blending it into the green. And right here, I'm just blending the crease. This is the very first brush that we use with the Pat McGrath shadow. And I'm just lightly blending the crease so that way those shades can join together and can be nicely blended. All right, y'all gonna get tired of me, but I'm gonna go over this, my lid with the Stila green liquid shadow and put it like this on the lid like that. And just kind of drag it up and stop right there in the center. And this is like going left so fast. And I'm gonna take that brush that I put the blue on, I'm gonna put a little bit more of that blue on the brush, and then take it in the crease like that. I don't like this. I really don't like this. And I don't want to start all the way over because I've already been sitting here for at least 2 hours, I'd say. All right, got our lashes on. We can go ahead and dust away the dust. So I don't think I want to put on any blush today. I'm going to go back into some bronzer. Just a little bit though, but I'm going to dip into the Sephora Pro palette and I'm going to take Jet Setter. And I use this as my bronzer shade. This shade right here, you can use it as a bronzer too, but this one works best for me as my bronzer. And I'm pretty much just gonna put this on my cheeks because you can wear this as a blush if you want, but I like the warmth that it gives my face. So I'm just gonna put it right here, like that. I'll do the same thing on this side. So this is gonna be my blush today because it's pretty as a blush. And I'm gonna take Season 1 from the Mented bronzer palette and use this as my highlighter. There's my brush. I'm gonna take a little bit right here on my brow bone too. Forehead, my nose, and taking my powder brush and going over that highlighter that I put on my forehead so there's no, you know, so it doesn't look too shiny, and then a little on my nose. And for the lips, I'm just gonna do a nude because we have a lot going on the eyes, and I'm taking my ColourPop lip pencil in the shade BFF3, and I'm just gonna put this around my lips, and then I'm gonna use this lip gloss by Morphe in the shade Freebird and put this all over the lips. I'm gonna take this color right here in the center. It's like a green color. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I'm gonna place it right here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Gonna kind of drag it down there too, down at the bottom. All right, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial despite my little frustration with the eyeshadow, but I think it came out really good. I love how the blue and the green goes together, and I really like how the nude lip goes with the eye look as well. So yeah, that is all that I have. I am doing a giveaway on my channel every month. So every single month I give away one box to one person, and it's really easy to enter the giveaway. All you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you thumbs up the video as well as leave a comment down below in the comment section. And I really don't want the comments to be anything about the giveaway. Let's talk about the products that I shared in today's video. If you like them, if you don't like them. Also, let's talk about some products that you guys have been loving recently. Also, if you guys are interested in checking out the new Origins moisturizer, I will have the link down below where you can get 20% off using my code. So make sure you guys check that out. And that is all that I have. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you thumbs it up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.